Hello! Welcome to Skyline 2050. Thanks to our initiatives around the world and everyone's commitment, we've now achieved carbon neutrality, and we owe it all to our pioneers. It all began back in 2020 in Kouvola, Finland at the LECA plant, where they make lightweight expanded clay aggregate, little pebbles that are quite useful when added to houseplant potting soil and for insulation, and in making concrete slabs and lightweight concrete. Back then, LECA made them in a giant 1,200 degrees Celsius rotating kiln with a 5-meter-long flame. An impressive machine, but unfortunately, it ran on coal. One day, Kari and his team were racking their brains about how to replace this coal with green energy. Lost in thought, they were at the window gazing out at the forest surrounding the factory. Trees, trees, and more trees. And suddenly, the solution was right there staring them in the face.
What if we use wood as a fuel in our kiln?
What a genius idea! That was the solution. Wood pellets. Fuel made from wood shavings and sawdust compressed into pellets. To make the transition, Kari and his team modified their production line. They invested in a new flame tip. They added a silo to hold the pellets, a hammer grinder to grind them into a powder, and then another silo to hold the powder until needed. Now, to be sure they could get the same results as with coal, they had to carry out some tests.
Gradually, we began adding more and more pellets to the coal, but this process was taking forever. We were growing impatient. Finally, one day we took a chance and we just suddenly shifted to 100% pellets.
That's what's called gambling for a good cause. And it worked! By November 2022, coal was a thing of the past.
We have reduced our CO2 emission by over 50%, and all this without increasing costs.
Soon after, inspired by this example, other sites in the group also began to use locally sourced biomass to replace fossil fuels. Check back to Skyline 2050 soon to see other pioneers.